So we're back in Blackboard and we're going to look at one of the most important tools you'll have in all of your classes, and that is your calendar. So when you first log into Blackboard, what you've already probably seen is that you'll have your kind of home station and you're going to see all of your classes. Now we're looking at a fake student account to check out what your calendar is going to look like, especially for my returning students, because the calendar is going to look a lot different, and a lot different in a good way. So let's go ahead and just walk into a class. We're going to look at biology. And in your biology class and in any class, you'll notice on the left-hand side next to your buttons, the calendar. Let's go ahead and click on that. So what you're going to see when you go into your calendar, first and foremost, is the month that you're currently in. And you can tell it's what day it is because that'll also be highlighted. But for a student, what you need to know is the calendar is going to tell you exactly what is due every week. And it's also going to have any other important events or dates, like say the upcoming prom that happens in May, any movie nights, club meetings, those kinds of things. So let's go ahead and look at biology. And right now, again, we're looking at a sample. Right now, you'll see that there's some things due on the 25th. And what's really nice about the new Blackboard calendar is that you can see all of your classes. So let's just say I just want to look at biology since it's the class that I'm in right now. I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. And in that event, it's going to tell me exactly what's due. So in the event description, a syllabus quiz and Unit 1, Section 1 journal. So that's what's due for the whole week. Returning students, you know that all assignments are due by midnight Sunday night. For my new students, all assignments are due by midnight Sunday night. And what that means is that you have the entire week to work through the class. The best way to work in a class is to work a little bit each day or to set up a schedule where you're doing a block. Your advisor can help you with schedules. The most important thing is that you never wait until the weekend to do your homework or do your classwork, because the weekend should be a time for you to A, relax, and B, that should be a homework or study time. So you want to focus on doing your schoolwork during the week. But let's go ahead and take another closer look at the calendar. So your calendar, you can see all of your classes. You can turn things off by unchecking them. There goes biology. And we'll also turn off environmental science. Let's say, again, I'm in the biology class and I just want to see that. It can come back in. And I can also look at the whole month. So there's stuff due next week too. And I can kind of plan my week and see what I'm doing. So much, much friendlier look at the calendar. The best way to use your calendar is to look at it as the whole entire month, because it's going to let you see what's coming up and what's a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to tell what's going on. Let's go back home for a second. Let's say that you want to look at all your classes that you're not in a certain one at the moment. You can go to your tools and click on your calendar from here. This is going to be a full screen view and include any other classes. Now you'll notice that I turned off those checkboxes before. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those on. And again, this is just a sample, so you're not seeing stuff for every class, but you can tell every week you're going to have something to do in every class. And when you have your classes, you'll see biology, math, science, English, history, whatever classes you're taking, they'll all appear here. So kind of a quick review. When you're looking at your calendar, it's going to have your deadlines on the end of the week, that Sunday. When you click on it, it's going to tell you what needs to be done. And remember that unless it's otherwise stated, all assignments for that class are due by midnight Sunday night. But you're not going to do stuff late at night at Sunday. You're going to be working through the week, have it nice and unstressful, and be on track. The other thing I want to show you too is your new kind of notification center. And this actually probably looks a little familiar from some of your social media. And what's going to happen is you'll get certain notifications based on what's going on in your class. If you have any updates, if you have anything that's been graded, if you have any calendars, and you'll also see all your recently visited classes. So right now I have a notification in my updates. And what you're going to want to do here is really to spend some time playing and looking around. Your teachers are working hard to adapt to the new updates, including this new notification center. So bear with them while they kind of get some things going and make things work best. But what's really neat about this notification center is that you can really quickly go to your calendar and see exactly what's going on. You can see your grades. You can check any updates and any posts from discussion boards. Now your teachers are still playing with this, and we encourage you to check it out as well and see what's going on. But the most important part is to know where your calendar is, that it's going to look a little bit different if you're a returning student. Know where it is, know how to find information. And of course, you can add things to your calendar as well. You can put it under your personal calendar. If you have any questions about the calendar, just ask that individual teacher or ask your advisor. That's what we're all here for. And other than that, use your calendar every day to see what you've got going on and to make sure you're staying on track.